It calls to us. So we look for adventure around every corner, beyond every mountain, and across every field. We search for it out on roads glowing with streetlights, and the ones lit only by stars. We pursue it on paved roads that turn to mud but lead to sand, through rushing waters and the deepest snow. The world is vast, yet we have no need for maps. We follow our internal compass. It leads us to new adventures and discoveries. In turn, we discover our true selves and all of the great things we are capable of achieving. Adventure called out to us, and this is how we answered.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President CEO Jeep brand, Mike Manley.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us, and of course, welcome to New York. I'd also like to extend a special thank you and welcome to all of our dealers from our Northeast. Thank you, guys. Thanks for what you do. You're an integral part of our family, so thank you. You know, as you know, New York City is described as the city that never sleeps. And you might say that Jeep has adopted a New York state of mind because we've been pretty busy since the last time we met. We believe we've much to show for our efforts, but we also know that we still have a significant amount to do. Today is a very exciting day for us at Jeep. It's a day in which we're going to extend our brand story and watch as it unfolds from one generation of owners to the next. For the first time, we're going to launch an all-new Jeep into the youth-centric and quickly growing small SUV segment. But first, if I may, I'd like to give you an update on the Jeep brand. Now, since the emergence of the new Chrysler, Jeep global sales have increased a total of 117%. That's more than double our 2009 levels. And specifically, over the last 2 years, Jeep has set back-to-back global sales records. The most recent in 2013, when we sold almost 750,000 vehicles. And even in the United States, without an entry in the largest SUV segment for most of the year, sales were still up, with every model enjoying double-digit percentage increases. And many of you will recall last year, right here in this room, we introduced the new Jeep Cherokee. Now, with less than 6 months in the marketplace, I think it's been very well received, and we are now introducing it across the globe. You may also remember that a year ago, I told you that we'd hoped to sell 800,000 vehicles on a global basis in 2014. Well, with Cherokee joining the other strong vehicles in our lineup, we have had to revise that number. And last month, I announced in Geneva that we've reset our ambitions for this year to 1 million total Jeep sales. And I'm very pleased to tell you that through the first quarter, we are on track. Year to date, Jeep sales are up 44% here in the US, and in March, we recorded the best sales month ever in our 73-year history, with nearly 85,000 vehicles sold on a worldwide basis. So, you know, we have seen some successes, but let me assure you, no one is ready to sit around smoking cigars and congratulating themselves, even though that may well be a nice thing to do. And the reason is because we know there is still so much for us to do. And frankly, that's what makes the merger of Fiat and Chrysler so exciting. Now, the new company, FCA, will open opportunities to the Jeep brand that frankly have not been there in the past. And through investments that Fiat has already made, Jeep is now fully able to rapidly expand its manufacturing footprint on a global scale. Now, this will give Jeep the opportunity to truly compete in some of the largest and fastest growing markets in the world. Now, while we'll announce additional details before the end of April, my point today is simply this. Jeep is strategically expanding its global footprint in China, in Brazil, and in Europe. And this is part of a larger plan to match global market opportunity with local manufacturing presence. Now, of course, growth isn't simply a matter of building more vehicles. It's about building great vehicles. It's about continuously offering a selection of innovative, best-in-class SUVs that fulfill owners' real-world needs while capturing their imaginations and building on their passions. And today, we officially bring to North America a new vehicle that does all of that and more. It's a Jeep that will help propel our brand momentum and sales performance for the years to come. Now, this new Jeep will enter a segment that is estimated to grow to more than 2 million vehicles on a worldwide basis by 2015. And our new small SUV stays true to the capability and the fun and freedom heritage that you've come to expect from Jeep. But it boasts a new aptitude for flexibility, power, and performance. You could say a new generation of vehicles for a new generation of drivers. It's the best of what Jeep stands for, packaged for youthful drivers seeking life's adventures, whether that's on the city streets or wonderfully unpredictable landscapes. We're proud to offer yet another authentic new SUV that has fully earned the Jeep badge. So, ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2015 Jeep Renegade.
The original. Best in class long before there were categories to define it. We pulled inspiration from a legend. Fed its spirit, gave it survival skills, and set it off to run free in the wilderness and in the wilds of open city roads. Introducing a new breed of Renegade from Jeep.
Thank you. While introducing the Jeep Renegade Latitude and the Renegade Trailhawk. I'm going to take a really long time now because she has to stay there. Two authentic but distinctive interpretations of our Jeep DNA. Now, both deliver on our characteristic combination of best-in-class off-road capability, open-air freedom, convenience, and, of course, efficiency. Now, Renegade complements the Jeep lineup with its trail and city-friendly proportions and its adventurous spirit. Offered in 4 trim levels with 2 advanced 4x4 systems and world-class driving dynamics. Renegade is ideally suited to both cruising New York's crowded urban canyons and, as you can see, traversing your favorite trails. And make no mistake, Renegade is pure Jeep, designed in America, crafted in Italy. Renegade's stance is purposeful with its aggressive wheel-to-body proportions and rugged contours. And from any angle, Renegade reveals distinctive Jeep design cues. Round headlamps, signature 7-slot grille, vertical windscreen, and trapezoidal wheel arches all proudly salute its Wrangler-derived DNA. Even the technical-looking X that you can see there stamped in the roof and echoed in the tail lamps conveys a purposeful design theme. If you like, it's our way of letting new buyers know that Renegade is essential equipment for their next urban adventure. Renegade offers a choice of 2 MySky open-air systems, one with power tilt and both with removable panels. And each of these are segment-exclusive features. And our selection of powertrain options and 4x4 systems help trailblazers choose a Jeep Renegade that best suits their lifestyle, whether it's rigorous off-roading or just some social climbing in the city. True to the Jeep brand, the Renegade is the most capable, fuel-efficient, and technologically advanced small SUV ever. For example, it's the world's first small SUV to feature a 9-speed automatic transmission, which helps deliver more than 30 miles per gallon. Renegade also delivers an impressive 184 horsepower and 177 foot-pound of torque when paired with our 2.4-litre Tiger Shark engine with Multi-Air 2. Or for a spirited hands-on driving experience, our 6-speed manual transmission powers the 1.4-litre Multi-Air Turbo to 160 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. Now, of course, what makes this Jeep a true Jeep is its remarkable platform technology. Renegade is the first vehicle to use the small-wide 4x4 architecture, which enables best-in-class off-road capability and world-class on-road driving dynamics. Now, this platform features unique front and fully independent rear suspension systems, a selective damping strut system at all 4 corners, up to 8.1 inches of wheel articulation, and up to 8.7 inches of ground clearance, a best-in-class 2,000-pound tow rating. It also has world-class torsional stiffness for optimum control of body geometry, and that comes in pretty handy when negotiating winding roads, off-road trails, or in fact the wicked potholes here in New York. Now, the all-new Renegade further lives up to our legendary go-anywhere attitude with a choice of 2 intelligent 4x4 systems, Jeep Active Drive and Active Drive Low. The first system delivers a seamless operation in and out of 4-wheel drive as needed. It's made possible by segment-exclusive disconnecting rear axle and power takeoff unit. Now, this allows Renegade 4x4 models to virtually operate with the same fuel efficiency as the 4x2 models. But when traction is needed, the rear axle instantly re-engages for added 4x4 driving confidence. All 4x4 models boast a segment-first select terrain traction control system with up to 5 customized settings. And for the most challenging landscapes, the trail-rated Renegade Trailhawk climbs into the market with Jeep Active Drive Low. And this incorporates technology designed specifically for low-gear 4x4 climbing capability. The engine uses a unique low-speed pedal map to improve responsiveness and control on the trail. And the 9-speed transmission uses a unique shift strategy that is calibrated to rely more on the lowest gears with higher shift points. The electronic stability control turns off the yaw control, electronic roll mitigation, and dynamic steering torque. And plus, Trailhawk delivers best-in-class 4x4 capability with a no-nonsense 20-to-1 crawl ratio, aggressive 17-inch tires, a select terrain system that includes rock mode, skid plates, hill descent control, which you saw, and of course, Trailhawk also features the signature red tow hooks in the front and the rear. So even in the great outdoors, it's nice to have a great interior. Crafted with quality materials, Renegade is designed to deliver comfort and convenience with wrapped armrests, soft touch panels, and clever storage areas. It even features a class-exclusive, removable, reversible, and height-adjustable floor panel. Renegade's connectivity technology is versatile too. Our Uconnect Access has embedded cellular technology to allow for one-button connection with emergency services and roadside assistance. It can even receive and respond hands-free to text messages from Bluetooth-equipped phones. Plus, the award-winning Uconnect touchscreen system enables hand-free operation of communication, entertainment, and navigation systems. And also, in the best spirit of military-grade equipment, Renegade offers safety and security options previously only found on premium SUVs. It offers as many as 70 advanced systems, including forward collision and lane sense departure warning and blind spot monitoring. The list of features is long and impressive and adds up to a significant content menu that customers can use to equip Renegade to suit their lifestyle. So there you have it, a new kind of Renegade, Jeep's first entry into the small SUV segment. With an unbeatable combination of fuel efficiency and off-road capability, we look forward to introducing a new generation of customers to the fun and open-air freedom that Renegade stands for. And we're confident that they'll discover that any journey begun in a Jeep becomes an adventure. Capable, confident, liberating. That is the new all-Jeep Renegade. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold for press photography. Thank you. Now, please join Mike on stage for a closer look. But please, no rock climbing.